Hi there, Russ here from the Success crew at Zeplin. In this video, we're going to have a look at the new Storybook integration and look at how easy it is to connect your Storybook stories to components in your Zeplin style guide. Now I'm looking at a project that I've been working on here. This is a website that I've already got built out with a few screens, and there are also a number of components that have been added to my style guide already. And you'll notice at the top here we have this teaser to invite you to link your reusable components to your Storybook instance. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and the first thing it's going to ask me is what the URL is for my Storybook instance, and I'm just going to paste that in there. I've already copied that from my web browser. So I'm going to click on Link Stories, and in the background what this is going to do is go away and look at your Storybook instance and go and find all of the stories that you have in Storybook. And then it's going to do some matching and match up the stories to the components, and we'll do some simple linking. Now, what I'm going to do is start off by using some buttons as an example. So you can see here in my tree structure on the left-hand side, I've got primary, secondary, tertiary, warning, and Apple Pay. And as I select the primary one, this is what the instance looks like in Storybook. And then it's suggested a few connections to make in my Zeplin style guide. Now, these all look great to me. These are components that I have for the primary button. These are actually variants of the primary button, so I could go ahead and add those. Alternatively, if Zeplin's got that wrong, I can actually go and edit those and say, well, maybe I only want one of those, so I'm going to remove the others and no longer use them. And in this case, I'm going to have the primary default button just connected to this story here because I do actually have other variants. So if I confirm that, then you'll notice that once the link has been made, it connects those. We've got a small link icon here. And then on the left-hand side, you can see that this turns the flag blue. And it's also indicated that we have linked stories at the top. I'm going to go do that again for one more button. So we've got our Apple Pay button. This is pretty obvious. I'm going to go and approve that there, and a link has been made. So now if I go back to my travel website, to the style guide, and go and navigate down my page, you can see that this component has a link icon underneath it. And on the right hand side, it's brought in the information from my Storybook instance to this component when I select it. In our next video, we're going to have a look at how linking the Storybook components can also be seen and highlighted in your screen when you're inspecting them and you are highlighting the reusable components.